I understand, I think. Hello everybody. Welcome again, I guess. There was a 210 stream, but the 210 stream had some Streamlab technical difficulties. It was sleepy anyway. It was a sleepy stream anyway, so I guess I can wrangle hold more over the some control on this stream. So this thing that's already right now open on FL Studio it's just keyline backwards. I had gotten into in the last stream I had gotten into like messing around with this, and I hadn't really been talking much on the stream and explaining what was going on because the chat had fallen quiet. So now I'm gonna explain a little bit. So I'll usually take, for example, for like lush stream stuff, I'll take a song that I've already made, and I'll either like chop it up, or I'll mess with the tuning of it, or the pitch with it or I'll just straight up play it backwards. This is a good example for that. These are the last moments of Keylime played in reverse. So what I ended up doing was putting I put a filter on it going in. Hold on, let me reapply that. So I put a filter on it, so it kind of has this muffled sound in the very beginning, and I threw some drums on it. So now that I have that, what I started off with the drum progression being halftime, like that's a halftime drum progression, and then I jumped over into a full time one. And since this is drum arrangement, or since this chord progression is technically keyline backwards, I spent some time learning or relearning because I know the keyline chords, but I was playing them backwards. So I'm playing them backwards on top of this full time drum or percussion arrangement. I'm just gonna slide it into place. I'm gonna slide it into place here because it did get kind of moved off from where it was. Turn off the recording. That's definitely not the one. Let's put it in the mixer channel and then turn it down a little bit. Then cut off that bad first take. So this chord progression, again, is just the chord progression from Key Lime played in reverse. Key Lime has a pretty easy chord progression to learn, so this was a little bit easier for me to do. A lot of times when I'm doing like weird permutations of songs that have already been released, like Key Lime, after all of the detuning and the chopping and reversing and stuff like that, it's kind of hard for me to be able to play that on piano. And that's why right here, I'm kind of getting rid of this early. I'm getting rid of the initial sample of Key Lime up here early. In light of this this keyboard part. Let me move it up a little bit. This keyboard part up here. Oops. Because now I can build a new song around this. This has more of a like a new sound as opposed to this. But what I do want to do is keep the initial, or you can kind of hear the melody of the voices in Key Lime. Hey, what's up, Dar? You can kind of hear the melody of the voices being played in reverse, a little bit, or yeah. And so what I'm going to try to do is translate that into piano and play it forward. So I'm basically like mining a bunch of the melodies and harmony from Key Lime, played backwards, and I'm playing it forward now. Essentially, if I did this a bunch and I did it accurately, I should be able to take this new arrangement down here, harmonically anyway, and play it backwards and get Key Lime, but I'm probably not going to do that. I don't know, Dar. It means I'm feeling halfway good, I guess. I'm going to do probably pizzicato strings, though, on top of that. I wish that I could, well, technically I can. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure. Oh crap! Sorry. I just realized I was only coming through one end. I don't know if anybody could hear anything I was saying. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. But no, my chin was just itching, Dar, so I shaved the hair off my chin. As far as this melody, what I can't hear it too clearly, which is kind of annoying. The vocal melody. Sorry, let me get it without the drums. Maybe that'll help. Oh, that's where it is. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, hold on. love that bit. Okay. Interesting. Dar says now I don't have facial hair, but I find it weird that chin itches more than the mustache. I feel like the mustache would itch more because it's all up in the nostrils and your nostrils. I don't know. You say you don't have facial hair? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to have facial hair. Hey, Dar, have facial hair. And then we'll have this conversation. I mean, the thing is, Dar. I get your reasoning that like the mustache should/would itch more because the hair is up in your nostrils, but people have nose hair, Dar. People do have hair literally in their nose, and it doesn't make their nose itch all the time, And so I don't know why that is. I'm not like I don't know everything about the human body, but for whatever reason, yeah, hair being in the chill. Sorry, for whatever reason, hair being in the nose doesn't itch as much as hair being on the chin. Also, some people's beards don't itch at all. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe this is more indicative of like me and my personal senses than it is, how facial hair works for every person. I just figured out what I did wrong. Now I gotta re-record this whole thing. Hold on. Before I go any further, that's actually kind of good that didn't end up being important, because I do want to do some cleaning really quick in this track, because I do think I kind of like this track now, and I want to purge some unused audio clips, as well as set up a directory to start saving some of these things in. So I'm gonna call this song. Key line. It's so weird how It's so weird how I want to word this. It's so weird how like for each individual artist, you change so much in so little time. Like I don't know how. I mean, I guess this is more applicable to me than maybe some of the people I know, just because of how often I release music or art in general. But I feel like for anybody who makes music or any type of art, whether you're releasing or not, as long as it's being saved somewhere, when you revisit some of that old stuff, like sometimes it's not all bad. Like it's not always like, oh, look how bad I used to be. Sometimes it's more along the lines of like, oh wow, look at that technique that I used. I don't do that anymore. And sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's more so like, why don't I do that anymore? Like that was actually a pretty cool thing. I grew and I evolved either past the I outgrew the necessity to do that thing, or maybe so much time has gone by that I just forgot that was a thing I could do. For me, it usually ends up being the latter. You know, I'll go back and I'll open up some songs and I'll run into things that like I was like, oh crap, yeah, I don't do that anymore, and I kind of miss doing that. A problem that I have had in music, I don't know if you want to call it a problem. I refer to it as a problem because I'm partially pretty negative about my own art, but like a problem that I've had in music is that since my range is a little bit bigger than some people's range, usually when I hear something that I really, really like, I will start to pull it apart creatively in my head and try to figure out how I could do that, even if it's not necessarily something I want to do. Like I might hear like a salsa track and I'm like, I mean, salsa music's really cool. I'm not a salsa musician. I don't want to make salsa music. But after hearing it, I'm like, what would that entail? And I start trying to like mentally building the track in my head. Like, what does that look like? Where's the bass sitting? Where are the drums? What kind of drums are being used? What's the BPM roughly of this song? I'll do that a lot. And I think the problem is, since I have like a varied palette sonically, sometimes when I go and I revisit older songs, I'm like, dang, I want to make something like this now. I'd probably be better at it. There's only a few genres that I listen to that I've made that I just have no desire of returning to, and chiptune is one of them. Like I don't know if I ever want to make chiptune again. Even when I listen to stuff like Nice Dream, I don't know if I ever want to make anything like Nice Dream again. There's actually I want to open a track that's a really example of what. Should I? Yeah, let me leave this for a second. There's a track. I'm gonna come back to this song, I promise. But there's a song called. I think it's. Christ, it's one of these things. Hold on, it might be this. No, it can't be that. Oh, my poor memory. It might be this. The reason that I'm opening this song is because there are some examples of like where Nice Dream techniques and arrangements have kind of, well, maybe not arrangements, but stylings have kind of made their way into more modern works of mine. But they don't sound the same. They definitely lean harder towards a different quality. But there's one in particular. I've forgotten what I've named the track, but it's one of the newer ones that I was working on in the stream, and it has a bridge that is very. Oops, hold on. It has a bridge that's very like reminiscent of those earlier things, those like Nice Dreams and the Love Dreams that I was working on, and I'm trying to find it. I don't think this is it. This is definitely not it. This is a very good song though, by the way, but this is not it. Was it this one? No, it's not this one either. This one's fun, though. I can't remember when I made that one, but that might be the oldest one in this particular folder. But that was also made in a production stream. Pretty much everything in these 4 folders that I'm going to be opening was made on Fridays, in like shifts of Fridays. Hold on. It's not this one either. But I do want to do something with that as well. It's not breakup. It's not silence. It's not closet. Oh, I guess I need to come in here and clean up soon. Wow, which one was that? That's so interesting. This happens so often. Whoa. Sorry. Jesus Christ. And it was more on that later. That's weird. Going over old work is super trippy. Makes you feel like you were totally a different person. Yeah, I mean, you were. You definitely were, Eddie. Something that's really interesting, like I said about specifically me going over like old songs, is there are so many workarounds that I used to have to do in order to get, I think it's this song. Is it? It is this song. Okay. Bye. So this song has a more modern build. When I say modern build, I just mean it sounds more like music I would have made recently. But anyways, getting to the bridge is the specific part that I wanted to look at because it does have a lot of nice dream aspects to it. So this track has like that whole bridge section does the same. It does the same. It uses like the same techniques that I would use to make the bridge of say Bon Bon or Jolly Pop. The only difference is now I have like maybe a bigger vocabulary of music, and so when I first attempted this, it didn't sound like Nice Dream necessarily outside of technique and composition. And so using older sounds like that sound, that's like a Nice Dream sound. Another Nice Dream sound is this one. This is also a nice. I mean, this is actually not a nice stream sound. This is from Flex. This song. That's a Flex sound, which is a native to FL Studio. That's like free with FL Studio. But all of this uses a trick of, hold on. If I play you the BPM of this song, it's 146 by the way, but this is what the metronome sounds like. And to help create a wonky time signature is I'm not actually changing the meter of the song. As you can hear, the metronome is still playing in 4/4. But the tap that I've put in here, oh no, the tap is, my bad. I haven't opened this in a minute. The chords are not. So the chords are playing in a weird, like a polyrhythm technically around it. It's like syncopated. And those are ARPed, so I can hit them with actual chords so you can hear. I can't tell if you guys can hear exactly what's happening between the two. I can actually just show the MIDI so you can see like the MIDI isn't lining up on every every line, like the fourth line, right? See? So like it should be able to loop. Eddie says reminds me of a Savant song. That sound in particular. Oh, word up. I like Savant. Savant's good. And so it's I'm creating a weird time signature just by playing it off time with the actual metronome. So if I mute the metronome and I just have that tap hitting in the back, hear how it changes the frequency? Hear that? That's where it's weird. And what I did is I messed with the LFO speed of that chord thing. So here the chords are hitting. It'll mess with the frequency. See the swing? And then here it speeds up. And then the next measure, sorry. Yeah, it's just a frequency trick to make the song sound like it's not in 4/4 anymore. But then it goes back to the perceived 4/4. I don't know. Anyways, since I don't like changing time signatures because it confuses me, what I'll usually do is I'll just mess around within 4/4 and space things out really weird. Now it makes everything easier. Well, sonically, visually, it makes things actually very confusing, and a lot of times I mess up. but sonically, everything's great. So that was an example I wanted to show you of like revisiting old stuff, because when I listen to things like Nice Dream and I hear those wonky bridges, that's not something that I really do anymore. What I usually do now for bridges is I make things very pretty. If I'm going into a bridge, an example of like I'll usually go either classical or I'll go jazz. If I have a particularly dance-heavy song, I'm going to play a couple of examples of what exactly I mean. Like if I go to the song Thumper, right? Or at least most of us are familiar with the song Thumper because I literally sampled it earlier in the stream. Yeah, Umbe's with me. They don't like doing time signature changes. Screw them. Is this a new song or an old song? That's a new song, Dar. That's a newer song using an old technique for just to make the bridges sound kind of like dynamic, new, and interesting. Ugh. I gotta set it so those don't do that. Okay, so this song is called Thumper. This is, for the most part, what the song sounds like. It's kind of like this breakbeat, jazzy breakbeat song. That's generally how it is. It's more of like a breakbeat song, as you could hear in the percussion. The percussion is breakbeats. So anyways, once we get into the bridge, this is what the bridge sounds like. We're opening it up for a more pretty orchestral arrangement. You can even see down here. We've got xylophones, glockenspiels, piano, pizzicato strings. Trumpets coming in right here. A flute. I'm not going to play the entire song here, but you understand what's happening here. Instead of doing the more like wonky, like let's confuse them with weird time signatures, this is using, we're opening things up because everything had energy in the opening. I like messing with the energy, and typically since my older songs were kind of like already hyper and poppy, for the bridges what I would do is I would like fracture the energy, but I wasn't necessarily changing the energy. What I was doing was changing the rhythm, but the energy was the same. It was like hyper, and it was staying hyper throughout the bridge. Really, the only parts of the song that were perceived as calm was the outro and maybe the intro. Usually the outro, though. Thumper is a song I love but never listened to, says Dar. Oh, that's an interesting sentiment. I'm glad you like it. Kind of sad you don't listen to it. That's the only way I can get paid for it, but I'm glad you like it. This song, see, when I open up something like this, like look at this insane arrangement. I mean, insane for me, but like there's kicks going on. I have ride cymbals up here. I've got like so much is happening in this song, and even these super hyper dense arrangements aren't necessarily what I do anymore right now. So that's an example of like a bridge that changes the energy, because then we return to that same arrangement in the end. The bridge arrangement, it's for the outro. Now, a slightly different example of that happening is also on Daydream. There's a song called Cold that I made with another artist. Wait, Dar says, so how would you like make a song in 5/4 or 7/8? Like, what would you do to keep it in 4/4, says Dar. I mean, You just space everything. Here's the thing. Here's what you do, Dar, because like technically any person that's trying to analyze a song's meter or time signature, they could say a plethora of different things, as we talked about earlier with when Cyber was in the stream. We were saying like you can kind of put a lot of different fractions, but people will often simplify things. And when I say that I keep it in 4/4, you can hear it being in 7/8 or 5/4 or 6/8 or whatever. You can hear that happening. But the way that it's being metered on the actual song, like on FL Studio visually, it's being metered in 4/4. So I'm making it like most polyrhythms will do a thing where it like loops back onto a specific point. I hope what I'm saying is connecting at all, Dar. But like, how polyrhythms, they start off on beat and they kind of like leap around until if you repeat it a certain amount of times, it will start again at 1. I'll just do that with time signatures. Yeah. And you're asking, isn't that harder than just writing in 5/4? Harder? I wouldn't say no, not for me, because that's the way that I've gotten so accustomed to doing it now. But initially, yeah, it would probably be harder. But a good thing to keep in mind, Dar, is when I was doing that, I didn't actually know what time signatures were. All I knew is that I was doing it. I was doing something weird. And so I write it in a way that it loops back onto 1. So let's get my brain around that, says Dar. I want to say you could. I want to say you could, but I get it. I get what you're saying. It is a little bit complicated. It is like a tiny bit complicated, but it's just a looping point. I just find the point where my polyrhythm. I think of every time signature as just being a polyrhythm of 4/4. And so once it loops back to the 4/4 point, that's where I set my meter. That's where I set my bar. So instead of it being like 5/4, like what you're saying, it ends up what I would do is I would do it 4 times. So I would get 20, and then it would be like 20 over 4, and that would instead be my thing. I would do like, I guess I just kind of multiply. No, I don't multiply everything by 4. It can't work that way. But you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna move on a little bit because I was talking about what to do to change the energy in a bridge. This song is called Cold. Cold because Sky is on it. And I take her vocals and I put them over a jazzy interlude. Now the jazzy interlude has a different melody. I did the melody with the piano. This melody down here. We're just changing we're not changing the energy necessarily in this song. We're just changing the ensemble. So this song mostly starts out, it's kind of like a drum and bass song with like a sub bass, and Rhodes piano. Once we get into the bridge, we're building it with the jazz ensemble. You have your piano, here we have our upright bass, and then we have our like jazzy drums. And then once we get a little bit further into it, we start adding like more of an ensemble. We add a bell in the left. We also add a pizzicato string. We add a xylophone. So all those things on top of the strings create more of a jazz ensemble. Dar's asking what album is this off of. This is off of Daydream, and this is not Speed Dream at all. Speed Dream is a narrative album. This is Daydream. This came out in 2017. Yeah. Yes. And so that's what I do to change the energy in this bridge. God, that's wild. Sorry everybody for the stream difficulties. Doing the best I can over here. Actually, it was running so smooth for a while, like for a few weeks. I don't know why it's giving me trouble again all of a sudden. Hello Icon, Chow, welcome to the stream. Dar says, what order am I supposed to listen to the albums again? Honestly, Dar, you can listen to them in whatever order you want. There isn't really a recommended order to listen to them in, because they don't, I mean, the narrative thread between them is so loose that it's not going to hinder your ability to be able to enjoy them. The chronological order they came out in is Nice Dream, Love Dream, Speed Dream, Signals. No, Nice Dream, Love Dream, Tall Tales, Speed Dream, Signals, Daydream, Lush Dream, and then Quick Breath and Ego Death. You don't really need, I mean, you can listen to House of Omni whenever you want. That came out a little bit after Tall Tales. Goodness, there were so many releases. But yeah, it doesn't really matter what order you listen to them in, Dar. I'm always just regularly surprised by how many people on the stream haven't heard the songs. I'm just gonna start opening my own songs at this point. Why make new songs? I could just open up literally anything, and people on the stream wouldn't have heard it. But this one is an example of going into the bridge and changing the energy slightly for that, and that's usually what I do now. So if I go into more dancey stuff, for example, if I go into Talkbox is actually a really good example of that. So I'm going to open Talkbox really quick. Talkbox is a good example of changing the energy in a bridge, because Talkbox is like a house dancey 125 song. And I do a lot of the same techniques in the bridge that I just did in that song Cold. So for example, in Cold is built off of like a drum and bass foundation. And then once I get into the bridge, I go with jazz. And one of the main reasons I go with jazz is because the drum and bass the drum and bass percussive pattern, the rhythm, translates really well into jazz, which is why I think so many liquid drum and bass artists use like jazzier chords and jazzy ensembles around their drums. But this is a houseier song. This song?
Do the shuffle, do the pop and the bounce, do the wiggle, do the bop and the mouth.
I'm just gonna skip to the drop, sorry. Oh, goodbye, Dar. Thanks so much for being on the stream. Appreciate you. Yeah, you have a good one too. So it's a house song, and to not kill the energy entirely, but changing the mood, I go into a jazzy intermission. So the jazzy intermission has the same ensemble I explained in the last one. You know, it's got your upright bass, has your jazzy piano, it's got the jazz drums. Now, something that you'll notice is I'm using the piano to carry some of the rhythm, actually. Like if you hear the way the piano stabs are being hit. This is unreleased, Dar. Yeah, this is unreleased, Dar. I haven't released anything in an entire year. So anything everything pre-Ego Death is everything. So plenty of time to catch up on that stuff. That stuff's been out for a while now. But yeah, no new music. This is or no new released music rather. But I'm using the piano to carry a lot of the rhythm. And the reason for that is because the actual house beat is gone. And so if I take away the piano, you'll hear the way it sounds without it. There's no rhythm there. Now I do have like, let me play with the piano. See how that keeps the energy a little bit? More than just sustained chords. And then, like, the drums that are actually here aren't really much, especially in the beginning, just this. It's kind of just to keep the, because, like, if I go back here and you can hear the kick drum. The only reason I have this snare in here is just so that the listener isn't completely lost when the jazz intermission comes in. And so building jazz around that jazzy ensemble, it helps to change the mood without losing the energy. Sometimes you want to lose the energy and keep the mood. Sometimes, like, it's all about what exactly you want for that particular track. This song is an example of me changing the mood of the song, going from like a really funky housey thing to a really jazzy thing without losing that energy. The mood is changed, but the energy is still up and like peppy. And you don't have to have drums to do that. There's a lot of ways to create rhythm without always relying so heavily on drums. A lot of instruments like piano are very percussive. Even instruments that aren't percussive, like flutes, woodwinds, you can play them in a way, maybe in a staccato fashion, that would help keep the rhythm. I'm gonna open a I'm gonna open like a kind of a weird example of that is also unreleased / maybe never going to be released, but it's an example of a song that doesn't necessarily rely too heavily on drums, complicated or elaborate drum arrangements to keep or create rhythm and rhythm and energy. So this what I'm opening right now is more of I would describe it as an orchestral arrangement. I made it as just kind of like an exercise. I think I also made this in a stream too. I was just kind of like messing around, and I wanted to make something that sounded. Hold on. I wanted to make something that sounded witchy, which is funny because I have that witchy song that I normally play in the morning medleys Monday through Thursday. But this version of this song. Oh, hold on. You okay down there, buddy? Oh, it was Omnisphere? That's interesting. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay, so it starts off with a sustained string in here. The rhythm is created with that pizzicato string. See, this song does have rhythm. You can't argue that this song doesn't have rhythm, but the rhythm is being created by instruments that have, again, like I said earlier, they're woodwinds, but they have a percussive element, which is just being played in staccato. Those are staccato notes. Same thing with the English horn. I'm playing it with the English horn. Yeah, so you can do that. You can create rhythm with a lot of different things. This is kind of like a roundabout way of showing that. I am going to jump into Dropout now and spend a little bit of time on that one because that song's like my baby now. But the Dropout, the initial reason why I wanted to open Dropout, hold on. The initial reason why I wanted to open Dropout is because Dropout also is like a dancier, houseier track, right? 130 BPM. But what I wanted to do in Dropout is I wanted to have a bridge that changed the energy a little bit from what it normally is. You know, here, this being I'll play it all the way through, and then when the bridge comes in, it does go into a kind of more of a bebop jazzy thing, which I'm going to spend some more time building out right now today. See, this is the dropping the energy, but still playing the piano in a percussive fashion to keep it. This sucks, guys. This sucks because there's this little thing that happens in the string here that kind of bothers me. I don't even know how audible that is to you guys. It like cuts out right here. Same thing with the low one. Ugh, it's ugly. But I don't really want to re-record that whole thing. I'm on the fence. I probably will re-record it, but not right now. Not right now. I'm gonna work more on the arrangement because that's more tedious and it's not going to take a lot of creative power. It's just more logistical. I would love to have a bell tree right there, so let me go find one. Does it really cut off like that? Oh, I don't want it if it does that. It does. Boo. Aw. I don't want that. There's so many doo-doo samples in here that I just... haven't gotten rid of for God knows what reason. I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, that's not a here we go. That's awful. I'm looking for a bell tree. If you don't know what a bell tree is, it's kind of the same exact thing as a wind chime. It's like a little thing that looks like a tree with bells on the branches. And it is an instrument that I use a lot as like a reverse riser. That's not it. I use it a lot as a reverse riser, and it's in here somewhere. And every single time I find it, I always tell myself I'm going to put it in a place where I won't forget where it is again. But each time I don't do that. It's in... There she is. Gotcha. Okay, all right. And the bell tree, technically, I'm listing bell tree as percussion, so I'm gonna put the bell tree up here with the drums. Let's zoom in and get a closer look at you, and then we're going to hold on. I'm gonna name it first before I forget, and then we're going to have this be sent to its own mixer channel. And then we're going to have that mixer channel scoot all the way over here with the rest of the drums in black. I'm going to turn it down, and then I'm going to put a little bit of reverb on it. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Then turn down the dry. And it sounds like this. Marvelous. Turn it down a little bit more. I like that it even rings out over the piano a little bit, but I am gonna turn its out down just so it's not ringing out that much. Yeah, nice. Crap, Ove, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been like, I got stuck in producer mode for a second. I want there to be more here. I am trying to like counteract that. I have this like, there must be more layers, because I think part of me is like really pleased when I look at the arrangement and it's like all the way down here in like the 50s. But sometimes things are okay without adding a bunch of layers, or if you are going to add layers, maybe make them super subtle ones. Because the thing about this song is once we get into this bit, it already is kind of complicated, or complex, not complicated. Oh, I don't like how long that rings out. I think it should cut right when, you know exactly where I mean. Right here. Yeah. And then I'm going to put in... Come on now. Oh, that's why this happens. Now I remember. Huh. Yeah, because that happened for a few times in this song where things are like extremely loud. It's specifically this project. Now it's just about the instrument you didn't feel like re-recording right now. Oh, yeah, right? Like, yeah, like what the heck? Right? You... Umi knows what I'm talking about. I am going to re-record it. Oh, I do like the way that ended up coming out. For that to just be like a random... like it was just like this. I might put that in one other part in the arrangement. Just like one like 2-note like boo-doot. Little stabs in there. So I'm going to call this... Sorry. Need to put it in here. This is MX61 47 wood panel. I know that by heart because I use that sound a lot. That sound was used in quite a few quarantunes, baby. So there. No, I want the string to be fine. Hello, Lindsay. Welcome. Recordings on the side. Ugh. It's messy, but at least it's colorful. Let me go back because I hear something else. Yeah, we're on dropout again, Lindsay. Drop out. Oh, word up. All right, yeah. Say hey to Cyber for me. I know he was excited to dig into that, to dig into Moon. Why won't it let me bring her over here? Why won't it let me do that? That's weird. Oh, I don't even know what makes that happen. That only happens in some of my songs. My day's okay so far. Lindsay, thank you for asking. Yeah. Conceptually, the game does seem really weird. How do I categorize? Categorize? Does anybody know that character? Does anybody know the character in Tekken, the Korean one with the red hair? Like, does anybody know how to pronounce that character's name? I've tried a lot of times, and one of my friends told me a wrong way to do it, and I don't know. Hi, Afro Addy. I'm not gonna try. I haven't even embarrassed on that first syllable. I'm so sorry. Drop out. Sorry. Drop out. The red-haired character. Umbe. Drop out. Drop out. Okay. Sorry, I just needed some vocal nonsense for a second. Also, Umbe, this might be like a really dated question because I don't even know if that character exists in the Tekken world anymore. I don't know. Every time I look at somebody playing Tekken now, I swear to God, I don't recognize a character. I don't recognize one character in Tekken anymore. Everything is different. Everything's weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. People have wings and like horns and like tails and stuff. I don't know. Last time I played Tekken, things made sense. Don't know. I know the bear in Tekken says Afro Eddie. I only started Tekken from like the 4th game. Okay, so the last Tekken game I played was Tekken Tag Tournament. Tekken Tag was that part of Tekken 3? Was it like Tekken 3, Tekken Tag or something? That was the last Tekken game I played. So yeah, they probably changed significantly. I played Tekken 1, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, Tekken Tag, and then never played a Tekken again until like when I was in Japan 2 years ago. I played a Tekken in an arcade there, and I don't even know what number it was on or what number they're on now, but I remember playing it and being like, who are these characters? Who are these people? Who are these people? Where's Eddie? Where's Eddie? That's who I know. I got Tekken 7 a while ago, I think, says Afro. Wait. Do you mean you think you got Tekken 7? Or do you mean you got a Tekken game and you think it's number 7? Are you unsure of what game you got? Are you unsure of which Tekken you got? Eddie is still in the game. And is annoying. To play or to play against? Because I know that was like always Eddie's thing. Like playing against Eddie was always annoying because him being a capoeira, fighter made his hitbox move around constantly, which made him, hard to hit.
Drop out.
Yucky, yucky, yucky.
Drop out. Drop out. Drop out.
Crap, I forgot what I was gonna do. There was something specifically that I was opening up over here.
Out.
I kept getting distracted with Tekken talk. Hey, what's up, Isidora?
Drop out.
Wait, why are people only playing Tekken 7? What's going on? Is 7 like the most popular one? Is that the one they're on right now? What Tekken are we currently on, guys? I don't... Oh, I'm so, like, out of it.
Out.
Can't put it there.
Out.
Yeah. There's a space for that one.
Out. Drop out.
Seven is the latest. Okay. Word up. I didn't realize. My bad, guys. I thought it would be further along than that. I guess they don't come out that often. Dang it, guys. I'm gonna have to redo that. I'm not doing it now, but I just hate that I'm gonna have to redo that. Oh, yeah, I have to redo that. Wait, whoa. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, no, I didn't. I was almost impressed with myself. Never mind. Maybe if... Hold on. Oh, I see what's happening here. Hold on. I do like that. Sorry, guys. Sounds like freaking elephants to me. Should I... Hold on, mute it and then see how it sounds. No, just leave it in. It's fine. I have to re-record this solo down here because I messed up. This was kind of just so I had the notes. Yeah, the amount of tracks did add up after a while, didn't they? Didn't they, Lindsay? guys, I'm just trying to make sure I get this down before I record it and then record a bunch of mistakes. So I'm like running through a few times for this. I also need to record MIDI for this, but I'm going to do this part first. So I have to build it backwards. That's almost it. That's almost it. Hold on. I take the cut off? I'll do it one more just in case, and I can always parallel process that. Okay, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for the leads for that. I can always come back and clean those up, but I am gonna keep those down here, and I'm going to mute them because those are definitely better than, like, listen how like messy the saxophone version of it was. Hold on. It's not even on time. That's how messy it was. It wasn't even on time. We'll start right here. I do like that bit right there. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna leave it to the stream. Is it this one? I mean, I'm gonna end up probably doing a mix of them, but depending on what people feel, I'll make that the predominant one in the mix. This one? Or this one? I like how uniform my playing is. I'm getting better at that, just playing things the exact same way. All right, I'll play it with the ensemble so you can hear it. So this one, oops, or this one. It doesn't help that one's like way louder. Hold on. Here. So this one. Or this one. First or second? Oh crap! What happened to Easy Dora? I say both, and you figure out some way to mix the two melodies into each other. Yeah, that's what I was saying to me. I was like, no, here's the thing. I'm going to mix them into each other anyway, which is why. But depending on which one people like more is going to determine how I mix them. So I can mix it in the way that this will be more of a prominent lead with. I'll use like the textures from the second one to support this first one. But if people like the second one better, what I'm probably going to do is use this one, use that one as the primary, and use this one as kind of just an octave to reinforce it. That's why I was asking which one people particularly liked. Farticino, which I've never seen comment in the stream, period, says they like the first one. Thank you. They like the first one. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Cyber? Again, Lindsay, this is the first one. And this is the second one. Just a heads up, there is no note change. They're played exactly the same way, just with a different sound. Which one are you feeling? Oh, thanks, Chino. Oh no, it's not Farticino, it's Farticuno, like the bird Pokemon. Wow. My apologies. Thank you also for joining the stream. I'm glad that you enjoyed the music on Spotify. I appreciate that. Yeah, those are the two. I'm pretty much done adding stuff to this song for now. I might start returning to some other things that I've started in this production stream. It's very catchy. Interesting. So I started something called Me Mine, which was save. Which was the intro was the first. I actually like the first more also. I don't really like the character of that one, but I do like the texture of it. So I reversed key lime to get this. And then I went into like more of like a full-time drum and bass thing, but so I have to play the key lime chord progression backwards. that's the also including the melody, because you can hear the melody of key lime backwards in the vocals. It's there. And what you're hearing when you're hearing that is it's the initial key lime like this. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the chord progression and the melody of key lime and playing it backwards to make a new, I mean, essentially the same thing, but I'm going to kind of like melody mine. Think of it like it's like data mining key lime. So I'm going to like melody mine key lime to rip out a lot of the essential pieces. Oh, hey, Isidore. Yeah, I think you were banned on accident. I think Cyber dropped their phone and it was a mistake. Welcome back, Isidore. Yeah, I'm like melody mining the track to get specifically the da 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 da. And what I'm gonna do after having this initial melody play, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing that forward on top of the chord progression. And so I'm basically making a new song, and it's not just as easy as like opening up the key lime song and then clicking reverse. What I'm going to be doing now is, again, building the harmony backwards. Welcome back, Isidore. Welcome back to the fold. Now, the only other thing I want to get is there is a slight difference in the two melodies. Now, the first one sounds like a little weird. So if you've heard key lime before, the two melodies are. Okay. I found it. Dope. Let me go ahead and get this extended so I can record to it. I love this melody. I mean, I don't know if I like it. I like it equally as I like it forward, if that makes sense. I don't like it any more than the regular keyline melody, but this is really cool for me. Sorry. There's at least 2 good takes in there. Oh no. Oh, no? Sorry. Freaked out for a second. Okay, there's at least 2 good takes in there. I love that melody. I would never write that. I would never write that melody. At least not in that order. I would write it backwards, allegedly. Apparently. Clearly. So let me go ahead and see. The problem is everything's just up. So yeah. If I'm gonna normalize it, I think that's what it's doing. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I gotta clean up 2 things really quickly. First thing to clean up is this kick. Gonna turn that down. Also gonna go back Da 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 da. Ooh, can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Hold on. I'm going to mute myself really quick so I don't get this weird like double echo. Hold on. Oh, well, I can go in that way. Ugh. I can always just do an I can always just do an octave of it. I really don't care anymore. Okay. Oh man, I just got the weirdest urge to eat a very specific thing that I can't get. I can't get it. And so I'm sad now. Just bummed myself out for no reason. Thanks for being in the stream, Easy. It was a rough one. The stream did die halfway through, just for the people that are like only just now getting here, or just now like being active in the chat or whatever. Like the stream did completely crash earlier, just like the good old days, and I had to restart it, which is why I have been streaming for almost 5 hours, but it only says about 2. It only says about 2 on there. I like this. Okay. So now it's super loud, which nobody wants. Let me go ahead and send it over here. I don't have my old vocal chain, so we're just going to call it Omni, and we're going to make it... Oh, did I forget to do the thing? Oh, Omni, did you forget to do the thing? Oh, please don't. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Ah, you idiot. Nothing got saved in here. Okay, that's fine. I'll move the files. Why can I still hear you? What the heck? What is that? Oh, maybe it's not plugged into anything. It's not. The claps aren't. Okay. That's my bad. That's no one's bad but mine. Let's get you babies at home. Let's put you babies in a home. All right. Da 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 I'm sorry. It's something really funny to me. That's only funny to me. What is that? You know what that is? That's what is that rhythm called? Is there a name for that? Like, is there a name for? Leo says, "Take 5." I mean, yeah, that is the rhythm that Take 5 is. It's a type of waltz. Okay, that's garden. It's a type of waltz. Interesting. Okay, and also good on you, Leo, for knowing that is Take 5. That's good. The reason that I'm hearing it though, I think the first time I can remember, or the most notable version of that, is the song. It's a song from Katamari. I think it's called Que Sera, maybe. I want you to put on me. I wanna roll you up and oh, it's so good. I think I'm gonna write a song in that, whatever that is. I don't know why I brought it up right now because this song is definitely not that. Oh wait, but what if it could be? Oh, then I have to go da-da-da-da-da. Where is that one? It's not there. There he is. Okay, so make this smaller. Make this closer. Smaller. Closer. The only only thing that sucks is the octave version of that I have is very pitchy. Oh, but it's down so low in the mix, you kind of can't tell. That's funny. I'll re-record it later, maybe. Interesting. Oh my god. Take this FL Studio away from me. This is insane. Hold on. And then, sorry. That's so annoying. Hold on. And then no, stop. You build up two chords. Okay, that's sick, actually. Lindsay says it's hard for them to listen to their recorded vocals. Oh, Randy Jackson wanted to fit about my pitchiness. Yeah, I mean, listening. I want to make it clear. Oh crap! What did I do? Go back where you're supposed to go. Sorry, I accidentally moved something weird. Okay, I know that my vocals aren't freaking stellar, but they are what they are. I've come to accept the beast that they are. actually works. Wait, hold on. Oh crap, sorry. Wasn't looking at the chat. Umbe still hates their voice, but slowly getting over it. This is the trick, right? This is the trick. Getting over it. Not necessarily learning to love it, but just getting over the hate. That's where I am, I guess, right now. But I mean, there's a lot of processing on my voice, so that always helps. Get a vocoder if you hate your voice. Lindsay says, it's hard because I know it's all in my head, but it still bothers me. Hey, what's up, Alpha? Something that helped me was thinking of some of my favorite bands over the years and actually paying attention to how their vocals sound. Omni, have you eaten? Says Alpha. Yes, I had. I made a breakfast burrito. I haven't put it on Instagram. I made it. Not like I put it on my Instagram story, but I made a decent breakfast burrito this morning. I'm probably gonna. It's hard to find like quality chorizo. Anyways, I made a breakfast burrito. It was chill, and I'm going to be eating again pretty soon here, before the pizza party. But thank you for asking, and also happy birthday to Alpha. Animal Collective has impacted me so much over the years, and their vocals are all over the place, but it contributes to the overall sound, which I love. Animal Collective, Merriweather Post Pavilion, there's a song called like Girls or My Girls or something like that, and it doesn't matter. That's not the song that I'm particularly thinking of. There's a song in Merriweather Post Pavilion that like the whole second, like the whole outro is just like this insane like feedback loop of like whooping and hollering. And I remember in school, like I had like a metalhead friend who got me into most of the metal bands I ended up listening to, but I would purposely listen to Merriweather Post Pavilion around him, because even somebody that's as like open-minded as he was with metal, like he was like, yo, I don't know why you like Animal Collective, like this is like actually garbage. I don't think these people know how to play instruments. And it was pretty funny. Anywho, this is actually my trick, says Umbe Lindsay. I guess in a way I'm already over it since I put out vocal tracks, but still dilly-dally when I release them out of cowardice. I mean, yeah, right? I mean, releasing things always helps. Something really fun to do, and like as an exercise that you guys could do, maybe preferably after you have a decent amount of art out. I don't know what a decent amount is. That's, I guess, just up to you. Once you have a decent amount of your art out, try to find some way, like if you do visual art, like scramble your visual art, like muss it up a lot, or if you make songs, chop them up, play them in reverse, do like weird things to it, like distort your art as much as you possibly can, not and then release it, but distort your art as much as you possibly can, kind of as an exercise. And if you have if you've been working on art for a while and you've developed like a sound or a style or a look or an aesthetic, it's really hard to destroy. For example, if I were to take you guys don't know Maxo, so that might be hard. Some of you are aware of Maxo, but I'm trying to go for a more broad appeal. If you take, like, for example, if I take Beyonce vocals, and I chop and screw them is like a decent amount, a trained ear or an ear that's used to Beyonce, which who of us isn't, can still pick out like, yo, is that Beyonce? Like, is that a Beyonce track? And it's just because the character is hard to destroy. So for example, right now I'm playing Key Lime, which is a song that most of you are aware of. Is a song that most of you guys are aware of. I'm playing it backwards and with different instruments. Playing it live backwards, not simply hitting a reverse button, but I'm like actually, singing the melodies of it backwards. But it still essentially sounds like an Omnivoice song. Like this melody and these chords, they still have my character to them, if that makes sense. And I feel like once you've gotten into whatever your sound is or your style, some of you might learn to hate your style over a period of time, but a lot of the time the style doesn't need to be forced. Like at this point, my style's even coming through and something that's being reversed. And I feel the same way. I feel like the same thing is probably true with all of you guys too. It may be something that makes you feel better about your work or worse. Jesse says, push work your work. Oh, push your work to its limits. Force yourself to look at it from angles you wouldn't have considered before. For sure. This is what all of Lush Stream was. And a little bit of ego death. And a tiny bit of quick breath. But yeah, there she is. No, when I say Maxo, I do not mean cream. For future reference, whenever I say Maxo, I never mean cream. I know that Maxo Cream is the more popular Maxo, so he now gets to just be Maxo, which is dope, and he earned that. He ate that. But no, I'm never talking about him. I'm always talking about Court Slayer. Yeah, sure. You can get your request on. Wait, how many keys can I?
That's kind of cool. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hold on.
Do you want me to say alpha?
Do you want me to say alpha? I should have just done it as alpha and got through it, but I mean, it depends on what you want. It's hot in here, baby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alpha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alpha. Happy birthday to you. That works.
That works fine. My head's chopped off. Of the thing. Oh, whoa, hold on. Yo, I was messing around. I actually found a good sound. Hold on. I think I have to record a bass line of this now. What the heck? Yo, the microcork actually has good sounds in it. I don't use it. I don't use it a lot in the stream because technically my because technically the second webcam, like this one, is connected to the microcork. So anytime I hit the microcork, it like shakes the entire webcam. So I usually don't use it. I usually don't at least use that webcam when or I usually don't play on the microcork. I don't play on the microcork for that reason. I wish it didn't do that. It doesn't do it for this keyboard so much, but it's like literally attached to this one. You know, and I wonder if I can like, I mean, this is just a janky setup, but eventually I do want to have like I want to have it to where the webcam is connected to the desk and not. And I guess since it's wide angle, I can do that. No, not yet. It's just gonna be hard to get it that high, you know. This isn't important. I just wish I had like shelves. I wish I had shelves on my wall, but I'm not gonna. I'm wasting time on this. Da 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 da. Bing bong bong bong. Ba bum ba ba da da da. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, the entire chat is just alpha. Also, the chat is frozen, guys, on my computer, so it just says no matter what, like no matter what's going on in the chat, it says that there's 7 people in there. There could be 2 people, there could be 10 people. Regardless, it's going to say that there's 7. Oh, there's actually 7 right now, though. Accurate. Okay. I mean, even a broken clock's right twice a day, right? Okay, guys. Why do I feel so good? I should feel hungry or something. Yeah, Alpha, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad that I am not your father, but I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Happy birthday. I hope you do something really cool for your birthday today. Whatever you can do, that's cool. I know we're all kind of limited with quarantine and stuff like that. We can't exactly go anywhere, maybe. But I hope that you have a good one, a good birthday. I don't know if you're coming to the pizza party later. I honestly think like almost nobody is. I think the pizza party is probably gonna be me and 2 other people. But I kind of just like want to watch. Yo, my facial hair is pissing me off now. Now I kind of hate it. But I think I'm just gonna watch. Groundhog's Day, eat my pizza, and not really worry about it. That's dope though. Alpha, tell your dad I says hey. I feel like you know that like it's pissing me off. It reminds me of that, like, I feel like I'm a musketeer or something. You know who D'Artagnan is? Do you know who D'Artagnan is? Screw that guy. This is what I feel like right now. I feel like I've got like the I don't know. I've got a whatever. Alpha's never seen Groundhog Day. You can shave it if it's that bad. No, it's not that it's bad. It's just that I don't want to look at it. And granted, I don't really look in the mirror very often. Hold on, let me make my head smaller so I'm not like seeing. This is disgusting. Okay, there we go. See, now I don't really notice it that much. Now I'm just like a little brown smear in the corner. Okay. Maybe I go back into, but I can't go back. That's like a long intro, bro. Why does the intro take 40 seconds of the song? You're right. It takes 40 seconds. Well, there's like, sorry guys, I'm talking to myself right now. There's like all this. This can be done away with. That's nothing. That's nothing. So now you've saved yourself a few seconds at least. How long is it now? It's 40. That's 39 seconds. Still basically 40 seconds. Maybe I can just make it so that it ends there. I mean, okay, yeah. So cut this back. Maybe, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Whoa. Sorry. I was hearing a reverse symbol, but I hiccuped at the same time, and I thought my hiccup was the reverse symbol. I wonder if I can do that. Does it do it here? I can do it that way. So like maybe that. Yeah, no, do it with the first one. Wait, or hold on. Or I can use the first half of the first one and the second half of the second one to go like that. And then it goes, and then I chop him. I get rid of him because he's like taking up extra space. Then I. Dang it! Sorry. Okay, I go like that. That's it. Oh my god, composite, baby. Learn how to use composites, guys. They'll save your hiney. I showed my sister 1/Million Says Elf a music video, and she noticed you had a lot more Little Caesars decor than I originally realized. Do I? Do I really? It's a towel on my wall. There's a mouse pad that I use, but what else? I mean, it's really just that. And then I have like my little my plushie guy. You can kind of see him in the corner, back there. Oh, he's being crushed. Oh, I love this melody, guys. I love it. Alpha also says this is their style when they shave. That's cool. I think this style is dope, by the way, and it like works on people. I just don't think I'm people. It's the problem. That's so cool, but I can't do that. It has to start the song from there, but I like that fading. I like that rising into nothing. go. Did you cut your hair recently, or am I tripping? Like my head hair? No. This is just what my hair looks like when I wake up before I like do anything to it. The reason that usually in the morning medleys my hair is like sticking up sometimes at weird angles is because I'll usually work out before the streams, but this morning I did not work out. So it still looks all like squished because of like pillows and stuff like that. But no, I did not cut my hair. However, there's like some hairs in the back, like just these ones down here, that if they touch my neck, I usually cut them because it feels like bugs are crawling on me. And I did cut those a couple of days ago. Oh, guys. I feel like... Ow. Sorry. I feel like this is just for me. I feel like I will make something in the stream and I'll be like super, super into it. And nobody particularly cares or likes it until I get to, like I get to a certain level. Like I have to get pretty deep in. Like for it to start actually connecting with other people. But I think because I can hear all the things that aren't happening, I like it. Oh, I don't... Did me covering my mouth with my shirt help at all? Or was it still like super loud in the mic? I didn't even think about that. My bad. Do you ever do anything with it or do you let it grow? Says Alpha. I don't think I've washed my hair for a good 8 months. Do I ever do anything with it? Says Alpha. Or let it grow? Do anything with it? Neither, I guess. I don't really do anything with it, but I also don't just let it grow super long. The problem is I don't really like hair touching like this area, like my neck. I hate it touching my neck. I don't really like it touching my ears. It makes me really uncomfortable. So sometimes like even in the for example, like, hold on, this is so stupid. This is so dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyway because Alpha's asking and it's Alpha's birthday. Like you can see like it touching my ears. A lot of time in the stream, like in the morning medley stream, I'll like pull it behind and like tuck it behind. I'll try to like tuck them individually behind my ears. But no, I don't do anything in particular with it. It just grows, and then once it gets to a level where it's like tickling my neck or my ears, I'll like cut just enough to where it's not doing that anymore. But I was looking at some old pictures of me, and like pictures of me in New York and stuff like that, and I was like, yo, my hair was short. Like, I mean, like it's like not only was it like pretty short, but I was like, maybe I want to go back to that, like that style. Like that was a pretty good style. And it's one of those things, you know, hair grows so slows. Sorry, hair grows so slow that you don't really notice when it's getting longer because you're there all the time. You're a pretty integral part of that process. I was looking for a specific there's this one photo. There's one photo of me in New York, and I was like, "Oh, I might consider going back to that length again." You know? Sorry, I'm looking for it. This is hilarious, by the way. This is stupid. I really can't take a good photo, can I? Okay, so I thought about oh, I don't know how comfortable I feel with this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So there's this photo right here. Hold on. There's this photo right here where it's like my hair's like shorter on the sides. I think I might go back to that soon. Soon being like sometime in the next 50 years. Sometime before I start balding, I'm probably gonna have it shorter on the sides again. I used to just hate hair touching my ears. I don't know when that changed. But it has. I no longer like that style. And also I just don't like, there is a lot of, and this is no offense to these people, because it works for some people, but having no hair on the side of, yo, my head's weird. I've got a weird shaped head. What the heck? Why is my head shaped so weird? I got a head shaped like an egg. What the? Nobody told me my head looked like this. I'm like seeing these. I'm like seeing these for the first time. How long has my head looked like? Look at this. I mean, granted, like my hair's up in it. Maybe my hair being up makes my head look bigger. But that's ridiculous. I'm never wearing my hair up like this anymore. I'm a very dumb man. We're never going back to that. Anyways, this isn't Omni's hairstyle stream. I got to get back to actually working on music. Ava says, I always pin my hair behind my ears because I don't mind my hair touching my ears, but I feel like I look weird if you can't see them, being the ears. For sure, I get that. I get that. I get that. Okay, oh my god. Okay, guys, don't let me do that. Don't let me get that far off. Don't let me get that far off topic. Bass is so good. I don't know what kind of speakers or headphones you guys are listening to this on, but I neglect the heck out of that keyboard. The Microkorg is one of the only analog synthesizers I have, honestly. Like, because analog synthesis is very expensive, and getting those really rich, deep like those. Whoa, those! Can you hear that? Oh my god! I like the. I mean, it's janky, so it's not supposed to do that, but I do like that every time I hit it, it makes the camera shake. It makes the bass seem like it's even more than it is. I like it. Okay. Fridays be busy for me, says Ava. Me as well. Ava? Me also. Maybe one day you can challenge yourself and make a song with just that. I have actually made a song with just the Microkorg. Kicks and all. I have made that. Maybe I'll open that a little bit later on in the stream, but I have, just as an exercise, kind of like you say, because it has some really rich sounds on it. It's also my tour keyboard, guys. That's the keyboard that I take for live shows. Talking about live shows is making me sad. Forget I said anything about that. We're glad that Ava's in the stream, and we miss Maddie. Are you guys hearing that? Are you guys hearing that? Because that's all I can hear now. That's all I can hear. Oh my god. I would pay to be able to hear something else at this point. Let me put it in there before it gives me a headache. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Okay, 3x OSC, let's go. So first thing I'm going to do with the 3x OSC is I'm going to turn down 2 of the OSCs and then keep only 1 OSC. I'm going to go into the piano roll and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 notes, bit repeating. It's 4 reports, 4 notes repeating 4 times. It's here. Those are the 4 notes, and then I can just copy and paste them twice, and then copy and paste them thrice. And then we're going to mess with the... Yeah, that's all I was hearing. Then we're going to mess with the envelope. And then we're going to turn this down an octave. And then turn this one, a triangle, up slightly, and then put it up an octave. Ha ha ha, to get this sound. And then we're going to make the decay a little bit sharper. Sorry, we're going to make the whole none and then the decay sharper. Yeah. Yes. And then we're going to add in our third oscillator. And he's going to stay down there, except we're going to make him a square. No, we're not. That's way too loud. There. Perfect. And then we're going to layer that on top of the chorus. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you write simple art. I mean, there's going to be a more complex art in this song, for sure. But for right now, simple. Octave that's going to be higher than even 36. No, as high as 36. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, Jaime? Thank you, Jaime. I need track 20. I'm gonna put a keyboard in there. I'm gonna put my micro corgi. Corgi. Oh my god. Why has that never occurred to me? out of stream. I feel like I like ran out of stream juice. I don't. Oh, is the stream just frozen or is it completely broken? Am I still here even at all? Da 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 da. That's wild. That's wild. Why? Oh. Did it Sorry. I think it's back. I'm back. I'm here. I'm here. I'm not dead. Okay, guys. I recorded what I hope. I mean, I haven't actually listened to it back and see if it sounded good because the stream was dead and I was trying to figure out what was going on there. That's so weird. We had such a good run, right? Like there was like a good solid 3 weeks where the stream was just like stable as heck. Like I was being rewarded for something. Now I'm back being punished. Woo! Guys, I do love that. So rich. You know what's funny about this too? Like, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys know about waveforms, baby. Oh my god, I made it way too fat. But if you kind of look in here, this is why I love sub-frequencies. Look at that. You can even see it. It's such a clean, you can see the frequencies, baby. You can't really see that in a lot of things. Sine waves are beautiful for that. Look at how clear, look how clean the wave is. Now that's a waveform, guys. That's what it looks like. That's what you want to see. Look at that. Look at that. When it gets to the really deep note. Oh, crap. It's not supposed to sound like that. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let me turn that down, I guess. I don't know. Microcork C53. Da 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 da. So if I turn that down, if I turn it Microcork C53. If I turn this, first I have to turn it blue, like so, and then I have to turn it down. Oh. Yummo, me want more-o. I like sub-frequencies when they're chill and low. I don't necessarily need things to be like, I mean, I know like a lot of people like make a lot of jokes about like bass boosted this, and we've all talked about music in the past that uses that to heck, which is cool. There have definitely been songs that I like that do have that. I mean, Young Skirt, if you guys listen to Young Skirt, he does it all the time. Those. See, look it up in the top. See this area? It's not even redlining. That's what's beautiful. You're getting that nice distorted analog sound, and it's not even peaking. But I'm not going to do that because that's wild. I want it down there somewhere. Just smooth like butter. Oh. Okay, so, oh, I forgot about the drums. Okay, so this I forgot to cut this out. Hear that? Ew. The sound of Omni lips. That's what I sound like when I'm eating spaghetti. I don't even know if you guys can hear this. It's just my headphones are up so loud. All right, I have to cut that out. Luckily, FL Studio has an X-Acto knife tool for getting rid of unwanted automation clips or audio files. So I'm just gonna go ahead and snip here. Says I cut out every mouth noise and breath on like 90% of my vocals. I mean, that's cool. It's a personal taste. There's definitely songs I have where you can audibly hear me inhaling before each line that I deliver. It's kind of like it's a taste thing. Sometimes I actually like it in there, depending on the track. I mean, within reason. I don't want like the sound of smacking and saliva all over every vocal take, but it becomes harder when I'm like, because I process my vocals so much. Well, not everything, less stream excluded, but I process my vocals, or I can process my vocals so much that those small little like smacks and pops and stuff like that get louder, and it also processes those and compresses those, and I'm like, I don't want that. So I just cut it out altogether. I forgot to name this ARP. So this is going to be Arpeggiato. Arpeggiato. Arpeggiato is like a weird gummy worm green. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da da. Umbe is clarifying that breasts are cool sometimes, but sometimes they need to die, but they sometimes make the track feel more human. There is this constant struggle, guys, when working with DAWs, when you're fighting with or working with your own humanity. I don't care who you are or what you say or what you do for a living. Those are the basic elements of production with electronic works, right? Like quantization is fighting humanity. You're trying to remove most human elements for it so things can be exact. Some people will keep quantize in, you keep like a little bit of a swing in or something to add the human element. A lot of the time you're noticing, like, for these notes, like even the bass line of the song, I didn't have to play that. I could have just keyed that in, like with my mouse. I have 808s here on the computer, but sometimes I like having that human energy. There's a difference when I listen to a song and it was mostly performed on keys. This is why I think I like Dropout so much, as well as Talkbox. Both of those songs contain very little MIDI information, and the MIDI information they do contain were played live in with a MIDI controller. I didn't like really go in and click out a bunch of stuff. To each their own, though. To each their own. Holy crap, is it really already almost 3 o'clock? This is great. I feel really good, by the way, guys. I think I turned on my little fan in the back, and it gave me like a second win or something. Guys, I think I found a new baby. I feel like the stream, the production stream will usually have like a baby or a track that I particularly like myself, and I return to it every stream, partially to work on it and also just to hear it. And I think I found that for me now. I think I found it. It's this new thing. I'm calling it Me Mine. Or the tentative title of it is currently Me Mine. But I have to remember to put in the like boom bang bang boom bang boom boom bang ba da 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 ba da da ba da boom bang boom boom bang 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 bang. I think I need some help figuring out what that what the rhythm is on that, because I can never really find it. And if I play that song in this stream, it'll ruin my copyright, so I'm not gonna. But I'm trying to figure out what that when was the last time you took a sip of water? When the stream froze. So, how long ago was that? Oh, I have logs now. 4 minutes ago is the last time I took a sip of water. Out of my trusty baby here. I'm like messing that up somehow. There's a few like rhythms and what they called that I get lost in. But I want to put one in this song. I think it's just my finger coming off of that bass note. Hold on. I just want this to be a little bit cleaner so it's loopable. I'm hearing what I'm hearing right now, guys. What I'm hearing right now is like a hold on, let me get rid of this because there's nothing there. What I'm hearing is vocals in these first halves. So vocals, 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 and then vocals, 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 vocals. The second time that I'm doing that, what I'm hearing is some extra layers on there. I'm hearing woodwinds and I'm hearing percussion. When I say percussion, I mean like glockenspiel, xylophone, celestibel, that kind of percussion, and not necessarily extra drums. But I am hearing like a like a reverse cymbal into a crash, reverse crash into a forward crash. But for right now, I'm going to do the layers for the doing those. Okay. So that's 3 layers. It's a kalimba, a glockenspiel, and a celestabel. Let me label them as such really quickly before I go any more forward and forget. So up top we have our glockenspiel. We're gonna make that purple. Up next we have our kalimba. We're gonna make that a slightly lighter shade of purple. And then down here at the bottom we have a celestabel. I've actually never seen a celestabel. I have no idea what it looks like. It's in, like, I don't know what the physical instrument looks like. Isn't that funny? It's in so many of my songs. Should probably figure out what that is. Okay, then we're going to quickly normalize all of them. Normalizing just makes it so that the waveform is a little bit fatter so you can see what you're working with. However, it does make it so things are really loud. So I'm going to put them all in their own mixer channels so that I have a little bit more control over them. So I can just turn them down. That's literally the only reason. Well, not the only reason. It's for mixing purposes, but I guess turning down is mixing. The last thing I'm going to do to these 3 things is do some dynamic panning between them, just so they're all not together. So stupid loud. Oh my god, okay. No need to panic. I got this. So first things first, get rid of you, then get rid of you, then get rid of you, and then purge all unused audio. There has to be a thing inside Fruity Loops, guys. There has to be a thing inside Fruity Loops that is like a workaround for that can keep that from happening, but I have no idea what that is. I just don't know what that is, so every single time I have to do it like the weird caveman way. But at least I have a way to do it, right? At least there's some way to do it. I'm doing it again. I just did the same thing twice. Oh my god. At least I caught it that time before it ended up being a disaster. Alright, Lindsay, thanks so much for being in the stream. I appreciate you. Abo. Okay, let's get some stuff cleaned up for this track really quickly. That's decent. Oh crap. Sorry. That's decent. No, I cleaned that up actually faster than I thought I was going to be able to. So what is this? What is this here? Oh, it's nothing. So loud. Then like put in maybe a roll here. Hold on. So I'm doing like, okay, so when I initially start making a song, all right, Cyber, enjoy making dinner. Thank you for being in the stream. When I initially hammer out a song idea, what usually ends up happening is, in order to make things move a little bit faster, I will kind of build a lot of the song in one pattern. And when I mean build the song in one pattern is like you're seeing a lot of like there's Rhodes right here, there's like vocals here, I have my arpeggiator here, there's the bass, and you know, all the glockenspiel, kalimba, like everything is kind of spread out into its own mixer channels. A lot of times, especially when I'm doing drums, I will put a lot of the drums, if not all of them, in one pattern. And so even here, you can hear several things being triggered within this one pattern. The first thing that's being triggered is a snare, and then I have two claps going at the same time as a snare. So now that the song is a little bit more developed, I'm just going to start splitting up some of this stuff. Like, it doesn't need to be combined. I mean, it doesn't need to be combined anymore, especially because if I'm going to start doing more, I'm going to start doing maybe more technical mixing, like maybe more detailed stuff. And if you're going to be doing any like detailed changes to a song, it helps a lot if all of the separate parts of the song are saved, you know, separately. Just like it's easier to change the ingredients of a cake before you mix them all up in a bowl. Like if you need to add more, if you need like to change your amount of flour or whatever, it's a lot easier when you have those things separately, so you can see how much of each thing there is there. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm switching up my snare, or I'm separating my snare from my claps, where they were in the same thing before. Now they're separate, and this is going to allow me to be able to like turn one down and leave the other one the same without turning them down at the same time. And this also, the reason that I mainly am doing this is because for this part I heard like having a snare roll here, and it helps to have the snares separate from the claps if I want to do that. If I want to do something like that. So I'm gonna go into the snare now here in the MIDI, and turn that into a little bit of a snare roll. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to make that unique. Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of maybe all this. I like where this is leaving off. I think I'm probably gonna start next Friday's stream with this track because I would like to. Getting into it, getting into the actual bit of the song. Second 28 is nice. There's kind of like this race, especially for like pop production. This is not to say that this is a pop song, but there's kind of this like race of how quickly can you get to different parts of the song without making it feel rushed, just because people don't really want to sit around for a 5-minute song. And I mean most people. I'm not saying that whoever listening to this is, I mean, you could like a song that's 14 minutes long. I'm just saying for pop production, people tend to try to get the song under 4 minutes, usually like 320, 230 to 320. And so the fact that the intro, my problem, the reason that it's hard for me to really hit those goals, those like little milestones, is because I usually have extended intros in the songs. It's really hard for me to get into the song quickly. I feel like I have to kind of like set the stage and set the mood before I can actually get into a verse. And there's a very, very talented and popular music producer named Divio, who I admired because Divio will sometimes just start like within the first 5 seconds, he's already in verse 1. And that's like something that I've always been challenged by that. I feel like you have to hook people in, and I don't know how to hook people in before I start talking. I guess he hooks them in while he talks, but yeah, like if you listen to most Divio songs, usually within the first 5 seconds, he's already in verse 1. Sometimes his voice is the first thing you hear. Like he starts in with words, and so that is always been a challenge for me. And clearly, I haven't gotten the hang of it yet because I'm looking at a 30-second intro. And if you're trying to make a song that's like 320, that's already a good chunk of the entirety of the song. For example, how far? Hold on. How far can I go out here? Da, 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 da. The entirety of this song, ideally, nobody's enforcing this except for me, I guess, is like there. So the entire length of this song would be that. And it seems like I still have plenty of room left, right? Because technically, like I can get rid of all this. Technically, we're only here. But if I take that, this is like what, a verse? I still need like if this is the verse, right? Like this is intro, this is verse. I would have to still put like a chorus here somewhere, and then another verse here somewhere, and then like what, a bridge, and then a last chorus, and like I'm already going out like past the point. I cut a little bit off of the intro, but I still feel like there's some extra things that I can cut off. But that'll be revisited in stream number 220. I'm sorry, 215. 220. I mean, heck, we'll probably still be working on the song by 220. But that'll be revisited in 215. I think I'm done with this one for now. I would ask if anybody has any questions. I don't even think there's anybody in the chat anymore. I'm doing this like for posterity in case somebody else looks at this, because the chat's all but dead. So I'm gonna start going over news now. I do have 2 releases that are out right now. Quick Breath and Ego Death they're officially a year old now. Like I say that almost once a stream at this point, but it is it's a big deal for me to have music out that's a year old without there having been anything in between them. Which sometimes it feels bad, like I'm not releasing enough music, but particularly in this stream, I'm playing songs in the first half of the stream, which unfortunately is unrecoverable now. But in the first half of the stream, I was playing like Cold, I was playing like Thumper, I was playing like mad songs, and there were people in the stream that had never heard them. So the fact that there is music so recently in my catalog / discography that people haven't even heard makes me feel a little bit better about not piling on new works on top of that. Maybe I thought that we had kind of gotten all of that out, but maybe I can spend some time in future streams just kind of digging into those songs, because I feel like there still is a pretty sizable amount of people that have not heard those songs from Daydream, Lush Dream, etc. But if you want to hear the 2 most recent releases, they can be heard on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon MP3, Tidal, Groove, Deezer, Pandora, Napster, and YouTube, which we're on right now. I was gonna play like a clip of Easy Go, but since you're on YouTube, you can go check that out. I'll play it more maybe in a future production stream. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna play a rendition of Hush Hour now, and for those people that are watching this later, this is usually the song that I used to end the morning medley. It changes quite a bit for the production stream, but I'll do that for you now, and then we can let you guys out of here. All right, that is Hush Hour. I want to go ahead and thank anybody who was in the stream, even if you were in the first half of it, are no longer here. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for being respectful to me and polite to each other. I hope you enjoy whatever you end up doing with your weekend. And another morning medley, number 211, is going to be taking place on Monday at 9 a.m. as per usual. Enjoy the rest of your evening.